I need to feel your energy today from start to finish.
Come on, let's go.
Let's crank this thing up. It get real ferocious, I'm trying to tell you.
Turn me up all day.
From the locker room to the broadcast booth, breaking news and the truth behind every take from a real NFL insider and television analyst.
Now get ready for the NFL show where the conversation gets real and the fans get a voice. It's time for the Lake Lewis Jr. Show here on ESPN Radio.
And that's football.
Welcome, everyone, to the Lake Lewis Jr. Show. Appreciate you guys joining us. And it is Friday, so you know what that means. We bring in the biggest supporters of the Burgundy and Gold, the best fans in the world, and they're with us right here. We've got fans that vary in backgrounds, you know, from longtime fans to new fans, younger fans, older fans. If you want to join us, all you have to do is email me at thelakeLewisJrShow@gmail.com, and we will get you on here. These are our mainstays, though. These are familiar faces that become family to me, and they will welcome you. So I don't want anyone thinking that if you're not a Commanders fan, you can't join this show. It is a Commander-centric show. At least it's been that way. But if we get other fans in there, we will welcome you. So anyway, how's everybody doing today on this great Friday?
Great, doing great.
All right. So we've got several things that we're going to discuss today. The first thing I wanted to go over with you is your excitement level compared to where they were 2 years ago when there was an unknown because you had a new coach, new owner, new GM, new players, first time quarterback. So there was excitement for that, but there was an unknown there. This year, going into year three, I feel like there's a lot more pressure, obviously, to produce to get back to where they were because last year was a rough season for everyone involved. But I want to know what your excitement level is. Does it stack up to 2024? Is it greater than last year, or is this year at an all-time high for you, or is it at an all-time low? So let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. We're going to start with Miss Jen today, and then we're going to go Miss Benet, and we're going to go Miss Sheila, because that's what we do here. We're gentlemen, folks. So let's start with Miss Jen. What's going on, Miss Jen?
Hi, Jen.
Hello.
Lady
Hi,
J.
Jen. Oh, hi, twin.
Twin.
Mike and I have the same birthday. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited watching, whenever I see that you've talked to some players, Lake, I always get more excited because there's stuff that I just feel you can just hear their intensity and their excitement. I get excited about everybody on this program because everybody's excitement makes me more excited. But I am really excited to see the new kind of just like recipes that they're going to come up with. So I'm very excited. I think it's going to be great. I mean, I think it'll be the best mix so far for Jaden. And I think that he's done a lot when he has, when his back is up against it, as we all saw in the first year. So I'm pumped. I'm excited.
Where would you say your excitement is as far as like year one, year two, or this is year three? Where would you say year three excitement is for you?
I would say that knowing what I think we have in Jaden, I'm more excited than year one. I'm measured because, I have to because of Ellison.
Yeah.
but I'm excited because, I think there's so much potential. And then I see Miss Benet with, her Jaden, obsession, which we all do have, we all do have. We all have it. We all have Jaden. And because you know what? He's easy to want to root for because he really has such a great outlook. He doesn't really talk much crap. He likes to show what he can do. And what we saw, I think, wasn't a fluke. And I think he loves to play football. I think that it's a great thing that he's on our team, but I think that he loves just the game and the people that he surrounds himself with. And I'm just excited. I'm a little more excited, I would say, than year one.
Okay.
And that's, I would say, I don't know, if year one, I was like, I don't know how excited I was. I'm just a little bit more because I just know that we have something special and we have even more people to surround him with. this year.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's go with Miss Sheila. What's up, Miss Sheila?
You made me last, Miss Benet, so me next.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Sheila. I'm so sorry. Okay, Miss Benet. Well,
Uh-huh.
we already know she excited because she's gonna see Jaden. So yes.
Okay,
So
now. Hello, everyone
Hi,
from
Miss Benet.
sunny to hot
hello,
Southern
hello.
California. It's 97 degrees here today.
Oh,
Um,
Wow.
I have to wish a happy belated birthday to Ellison. I heard you just celebrated a birthday. I think it was last weekend. Okay, now, Lake, you should not have started with me. Remember, I'm coming over mid 2024 because I was a Saints fan prior to that. You have to remember that.
Okay.
But my excitement level is at 100% right now for the entire team, especially Jaden. I watched the Netflix special about the quarterbacks,
Uh-huh.
and to see where he was last year and hopefully where he's going to go and where the team is going to go in 2026. And I'm Miss Podcast YouTube specialist. All the stuff I just well, I'm watching those programs while I'm sitting at my embroidery machine while I'm sewing. So just way out for Jaden. I just wish the whole team much success this year. That's
Okay.
all I can say.
All
That's
right.
all I can
Good
say.
stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right,
Yeah.
Miss Sheila. Now it's your time.
Okay. Um, when Jaden was drafted, I was looking at him before he got drafted. So
Mhm.
I was like, if we pick somebody else, I'm done. Okay.
Think a lot of people felt that way with you, Miss.
Uh-huh. So I was
Yeah.
like, if they pick Drake May or Caleb, I'm done.
Mm.
So I was like, my children start telling me, we got another brother. His name is Jaden Daniels. Because I just talked about him so much, and they like, well, how you know so much? I said, because I'm sitting here looking, y'all don't know, because we've been kind of like on somewhere else in the last 30 years.
Yeah, literally.
So, huh?
I said literally. They were
Yeah.
somewhere else.
So, to me, he always, his attitude and his play, his knowledge, his work ethics make me excited anyway. So he's to me, I think he's gonna do what he say he's gonna do. He just got to have the backup. And I think he's been working with them this summer so that he can make sure that he has the backup. Because I'm sure, even though he doesn't say anything about he's tired of hearing all the junk that's going on, putting them number whatever that don't nobody care but them. I think some of them people got fired, didn't they?
I can't say nothing, but yeah,
Yeah, for putting them on number whatever they put them on. Okay.
Y'all love to get me in trouble.
I
Gosh.
know. So anyway, I'm just like Miss Benet. I'm 100% that we
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm 100% we gonna be good. So
I gotta get my chest back, my heart
I
back.
know.
In my
I'm
chest.
just like
I'm sorry.
I know that you know, but I'm not trying to get it out of you. I could just see it,
Hey, listen, all I can say with all that, because I got a lot of stuff this week, all I can say is God is good to me all the time. So I'm good.
I
I'm
know that's
good.
right.
I'm
Amen.
good.
Amen. Amen.
That's all I need to
Yes,
say. I'm
sir.
good. So you can't get me in trouble, Miss Sheila. It's okay.
Okay, so I'm good. I'm good. It's 100% for me.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. So let's go to the gentleman now. So let's start this thing up with Ellison. And before we start with Ellison, I do have to tell you, Ellison, I was going to reach out on your birthday and tell you that we have to have a gentleman's bet. And the bet is that if Washington gets to the Super Bowl, you have to forever come on this show without a hat on.
Deal.
Wow.
He
That's a
said
deal.
deal. Okay.
He
All
said
right.
deal.
So you have to come up with
Word
something
up.
for me since, but the one
Next
thing is off limits. One thing is off limits, and it's not because of me. It's because not only would I get killed, you would get tracked down and killed too, is if I have to shave my beard off. She ain't having that.
No, I wouldn't
That's
have.
not in the car. Okay. All right. Okay.
I guess for me, I would say I'll come in the studio for your show for one day or a couple days.
Oh, that's not a
nice.
that's a welcome. You could do that anytime. Anytime you want to come through. And I mean that for any of y'all. Anytime y'all want to ride down here and come in the studio, just let me know and we make that happen for real.
Yeah, that's
anytime.
Right.
Just let me know.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
the deal.
All right.
I take you up on it.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Sounds good. All right. So good stuff there. So what's your excitement level, Ellison?
I'm always gonna temper my expectations. Y'all know me by now. But I'm excited to see the roster. I think this is the best roster that the new regime has put together since they've been here. So I'm excited for the guys to actually put on pads. I know they don't put on pads till I think Wednesday of next week. So that's when I really get, my blood gets going a little bit. I like when they start to hit each other a little bit. So I'm excited, honestly. I look forward to not seeing what I saw last year on the field. So that's what I say.
Okay.
That's
All right.
100% too.
Good stuff. I mean, good stuff. Good stuff. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. As far as just the way they look. They don't look like the same small team. They look bigger, longer, athletic, fast, a little bit of tenacity out there. And Adam signs guys that haven't hit their full ceiling yet, their full potential, and also guys that have been slighted just a tad, that maybe you can't get to that level. So it's a little bit of a hunger in there with those guys. So it'll be a good look. All right, so let's keep it going. Well, let's go with Mike B, and then we'll go with Gerard after Mike B. What's going on, Mike?
I knew you were gonna call me next. Skip and come back. Someone rang the doorbell and the dogs are going off back here.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right. Okay.
Antoine, how you doing,
business.
Antoine?
Handle business before they handle business. All right.
I know, right? There you go.
All right.
Do you got to leave early, Antoine?
Does Antoine, do you have to go early?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So Gerard, you're up.
Hi, Gerard.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
What's up,
Gerard.
What's
To
happening?
answer the question straight up, I'm overly hyped for this year, even more than what I was for the first year of JD5. Trust me, I was hyped then too.
Right.
But this year, for me, it's not even about JD5.
Mm-mm.
It's about the
I
whole
know what he is.
Mm-mm.
I don't need if he stay healthy.
Right.
That's the only thing that matters.
Right.
And he's going to stay healthy.
Right.
My excitement
Come on, say it.
is the two coordinators. That's where I'm at. That's my number one excitement. I told you all that during the season last year about coaching.
Say it.
My number one excitement is the coordinators, and I believe AP has brought in enough pieces for both coordinators to be able to produce well to a high level. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there early.
Okay.
I love DQ.
He said, hold up.
I believe this is DQ last year of being our head coach. I believe he will be part of the organization, but I believe we're going to do so well with Blau or the defensive coordinator. AP going to have a decision he's going to have to think about. Because if this offense go the way I think it's going to go, and JD5 truly produce and go well in it, there's no way we can let this guy go. We're going to have to promote him to head coach, in my opinion, especially if it's Blau. It's hard to find that connection.
Wow.
And we already don't know what DQ is. No slight against him. But DQ is in, I'm going to say, a win-win or maybe a lose-lose. If we do bad, his job is on the line. If the offense play very well, we go to the NFC East championship game again, his job's still on the line, in my opinion. So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm very excited, and I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So let me pose this question to you real quick, and just keep
Yes,
the
sir.
answer short though.
Okay. I try.
So what happens if they get to where we hope they can get to, but it's the defense that's leading the charge?
Either way.
So you're okay with either coordinator
coach.
getting it?
Either
Okay,
coach.
gotcha.
His job is on the line. I mean, not saying he got to go, but we might got to make that decision because if the defense do it or the offense do it, we cannot afford to let one of those guys go to another team. That's all I'm trying to say. And then DQ's our head coach, and we hoping to bring somebody else back in again. I don't see that.
So
we
so
been
so,
we
so I
done been
just
down
I
that
just
road.
I'm listening, and I'm
That's all.
listening.
I'm just putting it out there.
And so I'm just gonna fight
I
back just a
co-sign that.
little, just to give a little bit of a rebuttal.
Come on.
So either one of those coordinators could do excellent, which we all think both of them are going to do.
Right.
But there's nothing like culture building.
That's true.
And that's what Dan Quinn is. He's the culture builder. So you could possibly sacrifice that thinking you're going to get the next young gun to be the head coach, but that coach may not be a guy that can
Build that
galvanize both
culture.
sides of the ball and bring that culture to the table. And the other thing is all you got to do is you can pay them more.
That's what
And
I was getting ready to say.
you pay them more to stick around for a year or
Yeah.
two, knowing that if you wait a year or two, you're going to inherit the guy you've built up for the last 2-3 years anyway.
Right. I mean, that's true. But
Yeah.
if DQ is still part of the organization, the culture can still be there.
Oh yeah, if he's still
I'm not
part of
saying
it,
that
but I don't
he's
think they would
gone.
ever ask
He's
him to
part of the
step away.
organization.
I mean, either.
If they get to where they're trying to go, I don't think they would ask their coach to step away.
I don't
at
know.
all.
We're gonna see.
All
Just
right,
remember, I put it out there.
So Mike B, are you back? Oh, you're good. Mike's back.
Yep.
All right.
It's
So let's
quiet
go.
on the set. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We couldn't hear anything anyway. So
Oh, really?
No.
Man,
I didn't hear any
I
dogs.
didn't hear nothing.
They were going off.
At least you know you got protection.
Exactly.
Right.
Look, the good thing about having a dog is if he's quiet at night, you can sleep well.
That's true.
Because if any little
That's
thing
right.
is going on, man, he's not So as long as the dog's quiet, you can sleep well, man.
You hear him bark, grab the candlestick.
That's what I'm saying. Hey.
That's his job, to give you enough time to get to the gun. That's it.
Grab the candlestick.
Y'all.
That's his
All
job.
these ex-military dudes in here, I tell you.
I'm going down foxhole. I'm bringing red, man.
I got 3 dogs and a camera. I'll see you before you get to my driveway.
I know that's right.
That's real.
Right.
That is real. COVID did that.
True. 25 was my hypest year because coming off the NFC Championship, we all thought we were going to take a step, or I mean, the team was just phenomenal. But as you can see, that everything broke our way health wise. We won a lot of close games. Lightning didn't strike twice. So, but yeah, this roster is phenomenal, man. I mean, look, Harris making all the right moves, ain't he? He out there in Philly cooking it up.
That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
All the right moves.
He's got a winning culture. I mean, y'all know. I don't know if you'll see LeBron ever at the games. As a favor to Josh Harris, because LeBron's a Cowboys fan. So
yes, he is.
If I'm not mistaken, he's a Cowboys fan.
I think he is.
So I don't know if that's gonna fly.
25 was my hypest year, but I'll piggyback on G. And just put it out there. I was not a big fan of the getting 2 novice coordinators in here, but they want, from what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, I'm Gucci, man. I'm fine with it.
Okay. Right.
Not that anybody call and ask me my opinion, but if y'all want to know, I'm fine with it.
You're gonna like what you see.
I know I am. I can tell already.
Yep, I'm convinced. All right, so let's go. Let's keep it rolling. We're gonna go Sean O, and then after Sean O, we have Brandon.
Good to see everybody, as always.
What's up, Sean O?
What's up, man?
Happy Friday.
Hold on.
Okay, so my excitement has translated to more anxiety. So when I heard the topic, I had to switch my background. I'm a big boxing fan, and so this year reminds me of a heavyweight match in that anything can happen. you could come prepared, but if you get hit wrong or on the button, everything can change. Can you take that punch? Can you make that in-game adjustment? And there's so many variables here to where it could be great and it could be terrible. You don't know.
Right.
And so that's where I'm at. I'm anxious, like big Lennox Lewis fan. So when he fought Tyson, I knew he had everything it took to beat Tyson, but if Tyson landed that one left hook on the chin, it was nighty-night. Yeah. So that's how I feel with this year. It's like so many things can go wrong, but I'm hoping they go well, of course.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Referencing my cousin. I see you. I see you.
I hear you.
No, that's fair. And I think Shano, you fall into the Ellison category,
Yes,
where
I think so.
It's tempered. You need to see before you can, get your hopes up, So it's funny because most of us live our lives like that. But except when you comes to your team, you always have the ultimate optimism until proven otherwise. It's like they're innocent until proven guilty, as opposed to the other way around. So, all right, so good stuff. All right, so let's go Brandon, and then we'll go Antoine.
Hey everybody.
Hi, Brandon.
What's up, man?
Free Bert.
Free Bert. Yeah, I've been working on Free Bert season 2. So yeah, Jen's in the other room, so it's good. We finally get to come on. I think I look at it like this. Once I said last year when we knew it was kind of bleak and dim that the season was over, I said, okay, just shut down Jaden, put him on the JD5 Revenge Tour that's about to commence in 2026. But I think my excitement level. I was really excited last year, as I was in 24. But I think my excitement, I think it's controlled excitement, controlled rage. I think that's what Jaden is right now. I think he's controlled and calculating right now. I think a lot of people are putting, oh, he's too small, this, that, oh, they don't have all the pieces, whatever. I think Jaden knows exactly what's going to happen. I think Jaden's going to surprise a lot of people. But where I'm really excited, I think the most where I'm super excited to see Jaden out there again throwing touchdowns, but I'm really excited to see that defense.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think that defense is going to surprise a lot of people, and I don't think they're going to know what to do because they got the pieces and they get the right coordinator. So that's where I am right now.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, good stuff. All right, so we'll keep it rolling. We'll go Antoine, and then we'll have Rev.
How's everybody doing?
What's going on, Antoine?
What's up, brother? Bro, what's happening?
Doing all right. Yeah, I'm excited. I would say 2024, I was excited for Jaden Daniels, but I wasn't too excited because I wasn't really expecting to make the playoffs that year. I was just expecting them to be building something. So that's why I was that one. In 2025, I was really excited for that one because after going to the NFC Championship game, I was all hyped up, thought, possibly we can make that next step. And then unfortunately, things fell apart. As far as this season, I'm excited. I think I'm about a 7 or 8. A lot of unknowns, but I'm very excited. I'm gonna piggyback what Gerard said. As far as the coordinators, I'm very excited about David Blau and Durante Jones. Just everything we've been hearing about the schemes and everything that they plan on implementing. It's very exciting about that. Another thing is Gerard. You were talking about Dan Quinn possibly moving to the front office position or something, and David Blau stepping in as a coach. I don't really see that happening, but I do find something very interesting. I was listening to Louis T, and he did say, listening to David Blau, it reminds him of what he was seeing when Sean McVay was in Washington, and he could see David Blau being a head coach in a couple of years. So I thought that was very interesting. So that's something to watch out for. But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, the defense is what I'm really excited about. I love all the pieces that they brought in, and it's just I'm looking forward to it. So that's where I'm at with that.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. All right. So
Hey,
let's keep it
Lake. Hey,
rolling.
Lake.
Yeah.
Can I say something real quick before you go to the next person?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you something food for thought. When you talk about the culture and we talk about DQ, right? He's been here 2 years, right? And he created a very strong bond, culture, and everything, right? But really, the coaching really hasn't done anything. Even not to say that they didn't exist, but year 24, that was JD5. We went as far as we went. I'm gonna say 70% because of JD5's talent. It wasn't Cliff's coaching. It wasn't DQ. JD5 carried us. Not to say
So
nobody did anything, but if JD5 was not there, we would not went nearly as far. And the proof was in the pudding last year. We had the same coaches. We felt we brought in some better players. We kept Bobby. We did all the different little things. JD5 was missing, and everything just showed itself last
so
year.
no Terry, no real wide receivers, the
Yeah.
injury
Terry,
bug that
Terry,
killed the team.
Terry been on our team for what, 7, 8, 9 years?
Yeah.
I believe Terry had his.
But Terry
I
had his
believe
best year
Terry
in
had his
24.
best year
That's right.
in
That's right.
24.
Right.
Well,
JD
time out.
5.
Yeah.
Gerard, he had his best year as far as touchdowns, not as far as
Right.
catches or yards.
Okay, for far as touchdowns,
As far as
J
touchdowns, because he had a guy that
J
could get him the ball,
right,
right?
JD5. He had somebody
But
who could
what
get him the
happened when
ball.
that guy wasn't on the field last year? What happened to Jaden?
To Jaden? Well,
Yeah.
I think both of them went.
Mm.
They
No.
need
What
each
what
other.
what I-
No.
what I'm saying is you can't separate one from the other
Right.
because Terry had his
Well,
best year in 2024 from touchdowns, Jaden's rookie year. But without
yeah,
Terry last year, Jaden didn't look the same either because he
Right.
didn't have
true.
his
No.
guy.
Right.
True. Don't get me
Right. Right.
wrong. I'm not
Yeah.
saying no
Right.
other player meant anything. What
Mhm.
I'm saying, the capitalist, if you had to point out one, it was JD5
Well,
for
that's
a year
most
of
most
2024.
most good teams. You're gonna always go to the quarterback. Always.
Can I
That
say
Well,
that's
something?
yeah.
But
mm,
that
Yes.
doesn't necessarily mean the coach needs to be fired.
Can I say
Right.
something?
no, I'm
Yeah. Good.
okay.
Uh, um, the year before, I was working in the stadium.
Hmm.
2023.
Hmm.
There was no kind of culture. Matter of fact, they complained
No.
about what's his name, Beigamy or whatever his name was.
The
Yeah.
enemy.
The
Yeah,
enemy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. They complained about he was working them too hard. So
Hmm.
there was no culture there
Hmm.
that year. It was
Hmm.
horrible. And
Right.
even though Howard didn't look that bad because he could throw, but nobody was listening to nobody. And then when DQ came, and before he got there, he had already changed the way it looked in that building. He had
Hmm.
put up signs and things. He
Hmm.
put Daryl Green's picture so he can show what
Hmm.
the defense will look like, what a
Hmm.
defense look at with this team. So Gerard, I know that you come across really good with some good, but that one I don't agree with. I believe
Who?
that
Oh,
I
Right.
I'm
just
I'm
Right.
I
just
don't
I'm
Well,
just
agree.
Right.
throwing it
this the
out
thing.
there.
Well, we can
I'm
get
just
back
throwing
to
it out
that
there.
because I
Okay.
want Rev, Rich, Marcus,
Okay, go
Randy,
ahead.
and
Then
Bud to
I'll
get
Okay.
get
their
back
chance.
to
Okay.
it.
But
I'm
I
gonna go
will say
deeper.
this too. It is 100%.
Better.
You can't do anything on the field if you don't have people believing and rowing in the
Right.
same direction.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
telling you,
Right.
this will be my 21st year covering this team. Okay.
Wow.
Um, I've never in the past 3 seasons, and I mean collectively, if you take the best 1 or 2, 3 seasons of ever over these 20 years that I've been covering to put them all together, I still will tell you they don't touch these past 3 seasons of what I've seen being in that
Right.
building. And
Right.
that starts to me with your head coach. Because let's
Yep.
face it, Mike Shanahan was a Super Bowl winning coach,
Mm-hmm.
had all the accolades, but you know what? Mike Shanahan didn't reach any of those
He
guys.
sure
He
did.
just he
Right.
just didn't reach them.
And
Jay
neither did
Gruden, I don't
Gruden.
care what anyone says, Jay Gruden had one of the sharpest offensive minds, period. But Jay Gruden wasn't the
Right.
head coach. He
I know.
didn't reach guys.
Yeah.
So there's
That's
different
like one thing.
layers to being a head coach. Some people think being a head coach is you got to know X's and O's and all that. I think some guys, yes, but we've seen guys who know the X's and O's, they don't reach guys. Dan
Right.
Quinn to me has been the best coach this franchise has had since I've been involved with them.
Since Joe Gibbs.
And I'm saying since Joe Gibbs. And I'm
That's right.
saying that because them players in there will fight you over Dan Quinn. And I literally mean they will fight you if you say something negative about that guy because he's one of them. You know, he reaches them in that way. So what I'm saying is if it's a situation where they go to the Super Bowl and they win the Super Bowl and one of those coordinators is doing it, that's the nature of the business. But that's why you always have a second guy in wait in tow. That's what the good teams do. You never see a team move on from a coach that just went to the Super Bowl under no circumstances. I don't care if they're 75 years old. They don't do that. And I hear what you're saying, Gerard, but I don't think there's any I'm just saying this from my experience being in the building. There is no shot that they would move on from Dan Quinn. And I don't think Dan Quinn will win the Super Bowl and want to go upstairs. I think he want to run it back. Maybe after that, we can have that conversation. But he's going to want to run it back. He's going to try to say, I'm going to defend my crown. So
I
I know
understand what
we
you're saying.
we got
I'm
off
with you.
subject there a
We'll
little
see
bit.
what
But
happens.
Isn't it
That's
more
all I'm
a
saying.
wide
Within 2
receiver
years,
question
we're
of the
gonna
depth,
know.
not the
Within 2
coach?
years.
That's what your point is about Terry, that they want to make sure that if something happens, that there's someone else besides
No, no, no,
Terry.
no, 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 no. What all
No,
I was
no.
saying was that Jaden had that great year in 2024 because
Hmm.
of guys like Terry. And
Yeah.
when those guys aren't available because of injury, which we saw last year,
Hmm.
Jaden didn't look the same
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
Right.
his one of
Hmm.
his main toys was not available. That's any quarterback in the NFL.
Yep.
If you take
Yep.
Jamar Chase off Cincinnati, I don't care T. Higgins there, they're still not going to look the same.
That's
If you
sure
take
not.
Justin Jefferson off
Nope.
Minnesota, I mean, they're done.
Isn't
Yep.
that why they keep talking about another wide
Mhm.
receiver in the case that Terry,
Well,
needs
no, no, no,
someone
no.
else?
No.
It's to take some pressure off of him. But this is the thing: Seattle won the Super Bowl last year with a main number one threat.
Mm-hmm.
Can anybody name their second receiver?
Not at all.
I mean, it's Rashid Shaheed, but I'm just telling you guys,
Right. But
nobody's lining up to get Rashid Shaheed. And I'm not disrespecting him. I'm
Right.
just saying
Yeah.
they
Right.
proved that if you have that one guy with your quarterback and you got a decent running game, you can and great defense, of course, we know that.
Yep.
You can win a
Yep.
Super Bowl. It's been proven. So, all right, so let's keep it going. Because I do want to move into our game here. So we got Rev coming up, Rich, Marcus, Greg, Bud. So let's go Rev, and then
you know,
Rich will follow.
I'm gonna go ahead and be as quick because there's so much that's done came out right now, but there's a reason that 11 players need to be on the field,
Right.
and that's why it's a team sport, Um, I am trying to stay tempered, but I am so excited about this defense. I'm y'all know I'm old school and I'm with the black and blue, and I definitely believe that our defense is going to create. And my number, for some reason, is 40. I'm looking at 40 turnovers,
Oh, nice.
That'd be
interception,
great.
Oh,
They get
that would
40
be awesome.
turnovers. This is the
and
greatest defense ever.
you ain't
Yeah.
you ain't hearing me. See, my theme song is Ti's "Let 'Em Know" because you're
Right, right.
underestimating him right now.
All
So
right.
all I'm gonna say is
Mm-hmm.
let 'em know.
40.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I
I
like
want to
it.
see this
I like it.
defense get their sack numbers up too.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Which
again,
which
I
helps the
believe
turnovers.
and I said turnovers, so that's
Yeah.
interceptions, fumbles, however that it come. I believe that this defense is going to produce something, and it's going to allow where we may think that our cornerbacks are subpar, but that front seven is going to create something that we ain't seen in a minute.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I was just telling somebody the other day. I can't recall.
Mm-mm.
Now, I think their defense in 2024 statistically finished like 12th or 13th, but y'all
Hmm.
know that
Yeah,
that
that's
wasn't
right.
an elite defense.
Mm-mm.
I
We knew
can't
that.
recall
Mm-mm.
the last time I saw an elite defense.
Right.
You might have to go back to the Super Bowl, the
Yeah.
last time.
Those are Marshall
Because
days.
they had a couple great players we know, like Sean Taylor and certain guys. But I mean, collectively as a unit, where they just stifled people.
Yeah.
I don't recall ever, at least not covering one where I knew the other team was worried.
That's right. You're
So
right.
hopefully they can get that kind of fear back
And if it's
going.
like,
They will.
Yep.
if all the speculations are true, because none of us really know until we them cleats hits the field. But somebody has said it. If Jones coaches and develops that team to a situationally reactive team, or have the offense trying to plan for what they're going to do, react to what they're doing, there's going to be problems. And then I guarantee you're going to see JD5 with a 4,500 yard passing year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll say this,
because we're going to be playing with a shorter field.
Yeah, that's true, and I think they're gonna run the ball a lot more as well, as we know.
They are.
So it's gonna just look like more complimentary football, which we've all been clamoring for years. So good stuff, Rev. All right, so let's go with Rich, and then Marcus, and then we'll finish it up with Greg and Bud.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Rich.
What's going on, Rich?
Hey, Rich.
So I wanted to say that I think it's just been escalating excitement for me. I was really excited in 2024. I wanted JD, to be the pick. I watched his games, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi State. And so it's always exciting to get that new quarterback, but there's always a risk. So I didn't think necessarily we'd be like a contender, but maybe in line for a playoff spot, just because Dan Quinn, he comes to a team, he fixes the defense, and that's what I thought would happen. And I guess, I was wrong, but because the offense is what led us. And then 2025, I was very excited. I thought we'd, make the Super Bowl. I mean, one thing, we got it kind of handed to us against the Eagles in the NFC Championship game. We fumbled a lot. But we also didn't have Sam Cosmi. We also didn't have Deron Payne. So those are two of our, highest paid players, right? I think that at the time they were like two of our three highest paid players that didn't suit up for that game. I'm not saying that would have led us to victory, but it could have changed things. And so 2025, we added Tunsil, we added Debo. I thought we were going to the Super Bowl. So like there again, that excitement just rose. And then looking at this year, like we bring up this is the best roster we've had, or AP has had. This is the best roster we've had in I don't remember how long. Like that defense, and my favorite part of watching defense is an aggressive front seven. Here we go, right? It's ready to rock and roll. And you bring up like the Super Bowl team, that defense. I remember watching those games, and the commentators would be like, that defense is getting in a frenzy. They would just play out of their minds. Like they'd play and then something would happen and it would just click and it was like done. Like you knew they weren't going to give up anything anymore. So yeah, I'm very excited. And remember, I projected 13 wins. So I'm still sticking by it, even if we don't make a wide receiver addition.
I did too.
All right. Good stuff. All right. So we have Marcus and then Greg and then Bud of wrap it up, this part. So Marcus, what's up?
All right. How's everybody doing? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, bro?
All right. So yeah, I'll start off with I'm definitely excited. 24 for me was more hopeful, that we had a new quarterback, thinking that, he'll be able to, take us where, to the Super Bowl and everything. But I was still kind of surprised that we did get as far as we got. And then 25, now I'm like really excited, bold, but excited with expectations, thinking like, okay, we did this in 24. Now we should be able to go to Super Bowl. So obviously that didn't turn out the way that I wanted. But in 26, I'm genuinely excited now. It's excitement about what we actually have versus like what we think we have, So we actually have all the right pieces, all the right players. We have the right coaches in place now. So I think if JD5 can stay healthy, if everybody can stay healthy, yeah, we're going to definitely. I think we're going to go to the Super Bowl within the next 2 years.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Good stuff. All right. All right. So we have Greg, and then we'll close it out with Bud. What's up, Greg?
Hi,
Hey, what's up,
Greg.
fam? How's
Hey,
everybody? How y'all
Greg.
doing?
What's up, man? How you feel?
Great. I'm gonna tell y'all I missed y'all last week because this is kind of like therapy for me. But so I'm glad to see y'all. Everybody's
You too,
healthy.
bro.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
feel
see you
better,
too, man.
Jen.
Good stuff.
Hey,
Thank you.
listen, man. I was excited in 24 just because they're new. Because I was still on the high when Josh Harris took over the team in 23. Even though we was 4-13, I just knew it was gonna go in a better direction.
That's right. That's right.
And when Jaden, as the season progressed in 24, you could just feel it that this kid was special. And I think he elevated. He would play so well that the defense played lights out at times, even though they didn't play great. Just because they didn't want to let that kid down. I just believe that, and I blame that transition. I blame that on DQ. Because DQ is a culture mover. Everybody in the league wants to play for DQ or coach with DQ or just love DQ. I have never heard nobody say nothing about DQ.
That's right.
Even after the 28-3 comeback, you know what I mean? So they still loved him. He even went back at his own, he took a step back and said, you know what can I do better? And that's one of the things I loved about him when they picked him, because he went and assessed himself. Okay. So to answer your question as far as this year, dog, I stay with my foot on the gas. So regardless, I stay with my foot on the gas. And because I'm one of them ones we were talking about earlier, dog. When it comes to the team, I'm riding, bro. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. Till they prove you different. I've been saying, me and one of my buddies said, he's like, "What, you back yet, Greg? It's football season. You smell it?" I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Man, we ain't losing no more we ain't losing less than 11." You know what I mean? So anything over 11 is just fluff it's just icing on the cake, and I love icing. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. And
it's already the disrespect. Everyone's got the Cowboys winning the division.
Dog, they talk, and that's the Lake. That's the reason why I'm so excited, because everybody's really forgot. They must have, because you can't be that stupid. You know what I mean?
Really
you just can't be that stupid. Did you see what the kid did? He took a team on his back. As Gerard said, he took the team on his back. You know what I mean?
He did.
Oh,
so I'm sure y'all heard me go off over my network, their list. And I said it. They were like, "On the building, should you be saying?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna say it. It's tainted list." Because
bro, they
I don't
still
know
got
what.
Herbert.
Well, I don't know
Herbert
what
ain't
the
done
list.
nothing.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't know what the list was about. I know they said it was about coaches,
executives,
and executives, and they said that they said that Caleb. This is what we were told, that Caleb, the coaches, scouts, and executives said that Caleb Williams was on the list and not Jaden, and Drake May was on the list and not Jaden, because it was harder to prepare for them, for Caleb especially. And I said, time out. Are you saying it was harder to prepare for Caleb or harder to prepare for Ben Johnson? Is it harder to prepare for Drake May, or is it harder to prepare for Josh McDaniel? Now, the flip side is, you look at Jaden, where's his coordinator? He's gone because he wasn't getting it done. So don't do that, because if you're talking about sheer talent, it's harder to prepare for Jaden. Everybody and their mother will tell you
everybody
that.
in the league,
Everybody
man,
and their
dog.
mother will tell you that. So to me,
even though
it
I
was a
love
faulty list.
correct, even though I love Joe Burrow, but if he can't play, if he ain't on the field, how can you be?
Well, that's the other part that I said. Okay,
So
people keep
what are we
saying
counting
Jaden
it
was
on?
out for 10 games. He missed 10 games.
Right.
Well,
What
Joe
are we
Burrow
counting?
missed 9, and he moved up on the list.
Exactly. So what I'm saying, what are we counting? What are we doing? Right?
Correct.
Stevie Wonder can see that. You know what I'm saying?
And didn't Detroit miss the playoffs last year?
And he missed, yes.
But
All
Jared
of that.
Goff's on the
And then
list.
the last
I
time
mean,
they
come
put,
on,
yeah,
man.
that's what I
What are we
mean.
doing? What
I'm
are
not
we
knocking
doing?
them. Look, everybody got their opinion. That's okay. That's why
That's why it's a
world is
free.
the way it is.
It's a free
That's
platform. Everybody can
that's
say what
right.
they got to say.
Everybody
It's the
got
Nobody's
their
last
wrong
opinion.
season
here.
for that
There's
though. It's the
nobody
last
wrong
season
in
for
this,
all
but
that.
everybody's got an opinion. But that list was wrong. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's the last
Completely
season
wrong.
for that.
So as far as to answer your question, I'm super excited, bro. I stay with my foot on the gas. But I
Good
do
stuff.
for 2 more seconds. I just need to address my boy, and I love Gerard, bro. I love you to death, brother. DQ ain't going nowhere, brother. You
We're
can
gonna see. I
win,
ain't say he
lose.
was going nowhere. I just said he might not be the
I'm
coach.
just telling you, win, lose, or draw, bro. Them
Nah.
dudes. No, I'm saying that if we go out there, not
They
injury
0-18. That's 0-17.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's different,
Okay,
but
yeah.
that's not
But
happening.
that
I
ain't
mean,
culture. That ain't
yeah, that's
culture
not.
either.
That's
That
not.
just
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
picked the wrong players, and everybody might need to go if they go 0-18 or 17. But what I'm saying is,
He's a man's man. I'm telling y'all that right
last
now. They
year,
love him.
right? You seen no quit in their player on that
Not
team.
at all. Not at
No
all.
finger pointing, no nothing. No,
Right.
we made the excuse. Now we made excuses. We pointed out because Gerard,
Right.
you was one of the main ones. Coaching.
It was coaching.
You know what I
And
mean?
it was.
Right. Because Cliff
It
didn't
was.
adjust.
And what did he do as a coach? What did he do as a coach?
DQ.
He changed
Right.
the situation.
DQ got
He
rid of
changed the
those
situation.
coordinators.
He changed
Yes,
the
he did.
situation.
And that's what Gerard you were looking for.
That's
You
what I was
said
looking
that.
for. I'm very
And
happy.
he
That's why I
did
said I'm very
that.
excited.
So
But all
he's
I'm saying
doing
is, watch.
he's pushing all the right buttons, man.
Yes, he is.
AP, look, people sleeping on AP too because
AP should have been coach of the year in 2024, by the way.
he
I'm just saying.
executive of the year.
Absolutely.
Ain't no question.
For sure.
He should have. But
Definitely.
But it's
they
okay.
didn't want to give.
But
It was like, it's just too much love for this team going
I
around.
say let him sleep. That's all I'm gonna say. Let him sleep.
That's all I'm saying
And
too.
Rev said let him know. I'm saying let him sleep because it's on.
All right, let's roll. Let's go with Bud, and then we got about 15 to do our game. So let's
All
go
right,
with Bud.
Big
What's
Bud.
up, Bud?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all feel?
What's
Wonderful,
I
brother.
appreciate it too, because both of
Good.
y'all reached out to me, so I appreciate that. By the way,
Hey,
so
you
it's all
welcome, Blake. You know I had to check on you.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, 24, man. I don't even want to use the word excitement. I'll use Shano's word. I was anxious because I didn't like completely what we added to kind of help him. And then so when the season was over and we lost to Philly, it was probably the highest point of me being excited for the 25 season. But I wasn't happy with the additions we made and who we let go to make the team better. So that excitement turned to something else. This year, I'm not even going to use excitement either. I am quietly pissed off because I want them to go out there and just rip everyone. They are doubting this team. They are doubting my quarterback. They are doubting this stadium. They are doubting everything. I want all them to shut.
Uniforms, everything.
You know what I'm saying? Everything sucks. So I want everyone eating crow this year. I told the guys in the chat, that's this fall, your barbecue meat is crow because we feeding them all crow this year, bro. So some sweet baby rays on that son of a gun, and they going hard, bro. I'm sick of hearing it. I'm sick of it. And and it goes back to what Greg said earlier before the show started. You get kind of tired of listening to the same old stuff coming from the same old analysts and everything. And sometimes you get a better understanding of our own team when you listen to our own people.
Yeah.
You can't go outside of that circle and listen to these jokers because they're guessing. It's conjecture. But when you listen to someone that's in the
I've never
building,
seen one of them ever
Come
in
on.
my presence of practice or anything ever.
Right. I have family members and friends coming and, they looking at Redskin information or coming in information on Facebook, and they'll call me to see if it's true. And the first thing I get it from, or the first question I give them is, where'd you get the information from? Oh, I saw it on Facebook. Stop calling me with that crap. That's not true.
That's right.
If you can open up Facebook and see that, you can also open up Google and research it to see if it's true.
That's right.
Do that before you call me.
That's right.
So I'm going into this season quietly pissed off. I'm hoping that's the way Jaden feels. I know that's the way Davis feels because he wants to go out there and prove that he got this job, not on the fact that he's just a familiar face, but that he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Durante deserves this job.
Yes.
So
right.
it's on and popping, bro. It is on and popping. I
That's
can't wait.
right. That's right.
It's
All right.
you know, with just what you were saying, one of the greatest joys I had, and I'm not a stick it to you person. That's not my style. But I remember I was on Rio's show. This was during training camp of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I gotta put you on the spot. I need to know, like, you keep saying you see something special in this kid, this quarterback. And he's like, so what kind of season you think these guys gonna have? And I said, man, I'm telling you, I've been doing this a long time. I don't mean I know everything, but I know if I see a good team. I know
Yeah.
that. And I hadn't seen
Yeah.
a lot of them in Washington, but I saw a couple in Baltimore when I covered them. And I said, this team reminds me of the last team I covered in Baltimore, and that team went to the Super Bowl. Baltimore won it. And I remember just the way they were with each other. Like they were like this already. You could see it. It was almost like, damn, this is
Mm-hmm.
different. I've never seen this in
Totally
Washington.
different. It's
It
totally
was it was totally different.
different.
And I told Rio on that show, I think this team, as of today, is an 11-win football team. But if the ball bounces the way I think it can for them, because they have a special quarterback, they're going to win
Mm-hmm.
12 games. And people were lighting me up to the point I had to get off my social media. It was bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
So with the
What
Wow.
they
culture.
did. That's what they did. They won 12 games,
Mm-hmm.
went to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
people were like, how did you know that? And I'm like, it was my own estimate. It was a guess, but it comes from covering it. And I can say this, a lot of people have opinions on this stuff, and everybody's opinion is a valid one. It really is. I'll never take anyone's opinion away from it being positive. So like even with Gerard saying that Dan Quinn could move into the front office, that's a positive thing.
Right.
It's not like
Right.
he's
Yes, it
saying
is.
fire
Yes,
him
it
for the
is.
other
That's right.
coordinator. So I
Right. Right.
respect that. But if
Mm-hmm.
somebody says Jaden Daniels isn't good, he's not one of the best quarterbacks from that rookie class, then we can't talk anymore. Because
No.
God has given me precious time here, and I can't waste my breath
Oh
to
man.
say some
Oh
dumb
man.
stuff. And
Yep.
that's the
Yep.
kind of
Yep.
stuff that unfortunately you do hear with even colleagues that cover the team sometimes
You
put out
can
nonsense like that. So yeah.
Lake,
Wow.
Go ahead.
real quick.
Mhm.
Through mini camp and everything what you saw, should we be worried about the center battle?
no,
Nope, not at
nope,
all.
nope,
And there is no
nope,
Okay.
battle.
nope,
You sure?
nope.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
because I'm
think
getting
Allegretti's going to be just fine.
that's
I
what you
do.
feel?
I
Exactly.
do.
All
I
right.
do.
I'll be
Because the
quiet.
What
one thing
about
that
the
Allegretti is super smart. Like when I tell you smart, like he played this he played center at Illinois.
Exactly. Exactly.
So and
mm-hmm.
that's
People
Big
acting
Ten.
like
I'm
he
just,
don't know.
that's the Big Ten. And he held his own. Um,
Okay.
and I think he knows this is a golden opportunity for him, you know.
Yeah.
Goldman is there, Matt's there. Matt's a big boy, and I like what I see in
Yeah.
him, but he's not ready
Yeah.
right now. No,
No.
no, no.
How
I
Right.
about the
mean,
other
Right.
guy?
um,
Gooding
Jones
or
Drew,
yeah, Jones
Good Jones,
Gooding or
Good
something.
Jones.
Goodman Jones. Yeah, yeah, he's
Yeah.
big dude, but it's Nick's job. Trust me, it's
Okay.
Nick's job, and I
I mean, I
think
would
a lot of
just
people are going to see that the Biadasz move. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
maybe they thought they were going to get Lindenbaum, but he wanted so much
Mm-hmm.
money. They felt like, you know what, if that's the case, if we're not getting the best center that's available, we're fine with who
Mm-hmm.
we have. And I think they're going to be just fine because, again,
Okay.
under center, it takes pressure off your center to have to look in front of him because you guys know you never can put a nose over top of your center. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the center is always looking at somebody over here, over there, especially if you're
Right.
pass blocking all the time. But if you're under center and you can go forward, it just changes everything. So yeah, good
Mm-hmm.
question though. All right, so look,
Okay.
let's do this because we got about 10 minutes and I want to get into our game. So who was the winning team last 2 weeks ago?
Who knows?
So who was
Gerard.
on it? Gerard was on it.
Gerard.
Well, you know if you won. So who was on
Gerard.
Gerard's team?
Because we didn't do it
I gotta
last
go
week.
look through my tablet. All right.
Lady
So what we're
Erica.
gonna do is
Week
I'm gonna
before
put a
last.
couple. I'm gonna put a couple complainers on Gerard's team who've never felt that win, and I don't want them to think I'm setting them up.
Yeah, there
So
you go. There you
Miss
go.
Sheila is gonna be on Gerard's team today. All right.
All right. All right. All right.
I'm gonna put Ellison because he complains
Are you
sometimes
calling me a
too.
complainer?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying when you don't win, you get
Yeah.
mad. You get
I don't get
so
mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. You're going to win. You're going to win. Don't
You
worry.
say I'm cheating, And then also, I'm gonna put Rev on there with y'all because I
It's a
know
wrap.
Knew you were
Rev
gonna do
It's a
that one.
wrap. It's a
coming
wrap.
down from the pulpit mad.
Miss
So
Jen,
we
Miss
go
Jen, what do you mean?
No, because
What you saying, Jen?
you were the one that said
So you be
let's
cheating.
question the
Rev
questioner.
always right.
Hey,
He's cheating. All right. So
y'all don't.
Gerard, Miss Sheila, Ellison
No,
is
that
team one.
started the
The
whole Black
complainers.
Jesus
That's the name of
conversation.
their team. The complainers. All right. All right. So team two, we're gonna have Miss Jen. We're gonna have Mike B. We're gonna have
The
Shauno.
twins.
And Brandon's gone, so we can't put Brandon on there.
Yeah, he had to go to work.
So we'll put Antoine on there. Okay.
All right.
All right. Team three, Miss Benet, Rich,
Uh-oh. Team three.
Marcus, and Greg.
You
And
can't
what we're
put
going
them
to
on the
do
same
is,
team. They on there before.
well, this is the thing. So because Brandon was gone, hold on for 1 second. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right. So I have an extra space for Bud. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Bud on team three, and team one and two will get an automatic 5 points, for having an extra person. Okay. All right. So your complainers, you already got 5 points. So if you end up with 5, that's your fault. Okay.
Right. Right.
All right. So
I
that's
want to see
your
the answer
fault. No
sheet.
one else's. All right. So here we go. We got to keep this moving quickly because I got that stuff on that crock pot back there. And Janine will be home by like 7:20. All right. So let's do this. All right. So here we go. This is the question for team one.
All right.
This is the word. Oh my gosh. I just lost my thing. Wait a minute. My tablet. I just hit my tablet. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, boom. All right, so team one, your word is uniforms.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. So who wants to fire that up?
For who's team one?
We are.
Team
You.
one is you, Allison,
Okay.
Gerard,
We let Miss
and
Sheila go
Red, the
first.
complainers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call them some bad mama jammers. Okay. Now that's my word.
Okay. All right. So, all right.
I'ma be
So,
fast, but-
Gerard.
I'm gonna say original but universal.
Okay.
No, he can't use that. He can't use them both. Pick one.
There's the lawyer.
I know that's right.
Hey,
There you
There's the
go.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Get him, Mike.
So quiet the whole time.
Look at it.
Get him, Mike.
Your Honor, I
Universal.
object.
Mhm.
So you want to use universal?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I need 2 more from you guys. All right. So, Allison,
Glory days.
Glory Days.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Like that.
Yeah, that's a
All
good
right.
one.
And then finally,
Rev, of course.
Rev.
Fire.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that.
All
I
right,
knew
cool.
Rev
So
was-
let's
I
go to
knew
team.
Rev was
Let's go
gonna
to
say
team
that.
2 now. We're gonna go to team 2.
Blake,
Team
could
2.
you tell me what's our team again?
Okay, so team 2 is Jen, Mike B, Shauno, and Antoine.
John knows who I was missing. All right.
The
Okay.
intellects.
Okay, so team 2, your word person, Doug Williams.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh,
Bruh.
Historic is my word. Historic. So give me my 5 right there, Nat.
Look at you. Look at you.
Well, y'all really get up for this. I see the competitiveness just oozing out of y'all. Okay, all right.
Go ahead, Jen. Go ahead, Jen.
Okay,
You built
Jen.
this culture.
All I can think of is GOAT because I just think he is.
Look,
you said it's
Nice.
gold.
Goat.
GOAT. Yeah.
Goat.
Greatest of all
Goat.
time.
Okay,
All
got
right.
you. Goat.
Antoine, it's on you.
You say legend.
I love it. I love it. Oh, we gonna win.
Antoine,
We
nice
gonna win.
work.
So we need
Nice
one more
work.
now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Trailblazer.
Woo,
All
Lord.
right.
Ooh,
Very
yes, Shauna.
25, 25, 25.
All right. So team 3, we keeping this moving along here. This is good. Team 3, your person is Art Monk.
Ooh.
Like that.
Does team 3 need to know who they are again?
Yeah. Who's on team 3?
The ones
Okay,
that
so
you know.
team 3 is Rich, Marcus, Greg, and Bud.
Good team. All right.
Hall of Famer.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like it. Good. That's good.
MVP.
MVP. Okay.
That's a hard one for me. Like, what was his jersey number? It was just retired. I can't remember.
81.
What was it?
81.
I'll go 81. Now, I know it was just retired.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Good
Mr.
one.
Smith.
That's a very good one.
Okay. And then last person?
Legend.
Legend.
Totally.
I was there too, right?
Yeah, Rich.
Yeah, you in there, Rich.
Yeah. Professional.
I love it.
That's
a good one.
This might be close this week.
25, bro.
Think he gonna win.
Oh
right.
yeah, okay.
25, bro.
If there was a fourth team, I would have the fourth team. Well, never mind. I can use that
You can
person
save it.
going
Yeah.
forward. So I'll save it.
Right.
All right. So let's go through the breakdown. So for team 1, your word was uniforms.
Yeah.
And my 4 things that I had was legendary, classic, modern, and winning. Okay. So what I heard from you guys was Bad Mama Jamma, which I'm gonna give you 5 for because it's basically saying that it's legendary. It's something out there.
Yep.
It's nice, you know. All
Spell
right.
it. Spell it. Spell it.
I'm gonna give Fire 5. I'm gonna give Fire
Yeah.
5 because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Universal. I have modern. That's universal. So would you guys say that's kind of the same?
Who said that, G?
Oh
You know I
no,
did.
not like
No.
that.
So what you
G
gonna say?
said it
No.
no.
You know that. Universal, baby.
I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna put that in there. And my other thing I had was winning, and someone said glory days.
Oh,
Yes,
So
yeah, that's it.
that's
what's
winning.
up?
That's that's what
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah.
So
You know
so
what's
y'all
up,
got,
man.
and you had the 5 from before
that's
because you didn't have a
25.
teammate. So y'all got
Original would have
25.
worked
Team 1
too.
got
Original
25
would have
on
worked
that.
with that too.
Throw it up.
Original.
Okay.
Either one.
Team 5 got 20.
You know
Team
what I
1
mean?
got 25. All right. So team 2, here we go. Team 2 had Doug Williams. My 4 things for Doug Williams
Here we
were
go.
Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Had basically, first black Super Bowl quarterback that was won. So
Exactly.
So that'll fit one of your answers. Historic and role model. Okay. So those are my 4. What you guys said, Marcus said historic,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes. So that
What'd you say,
What'd
somebody
you
Marcus?
said
say,
historic.
Marcus? He shook his
Historic.
head no. What'd you
Oh
say,
yeah,
Marcus?
yeah.
He's on team 3. Marcus is on team 3.
I
I'm on
think
team
I
3.
said it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
said
on
it,
team
but
3.
somebody
Yeah.
said it.
Yeah. Well, somebody, I wrote it
Yeah.
down in team
Yeah,
2.
it's
Somebody for
here.
team 2 said historic.
Yeah,
And
we did.
so that's
They
5.
don't even know who said it.
That
Yeah,
part.
that's what I
That
said, Big
part.
Somebody
Jim. They don't
said
even
goat,
know.
which was Jen, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
Jen
I
said go.
did.
I
I'm
remember
gonna everything that I had in my 4 is basically goat stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
giving her that. Okay.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Legend, everything in there is the first black
That's
quarterback
right.
won Super Bowl. I said that. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Give
legend.
some points. Keep going.
Trailblazer, it's all in
Uh-huh.
there. So y'all got 25 as well.
I knew it. I knew that.
Uh-oh, we need a tiebreaker.
No, we good.
All right.
We good.
Okay. And then so team 3, let's see if team 3 can keep this train rolling. Team 3 had
Oh
Art
yeah.
Monk. My 4 things for Art Monk were classy, dependable,
Mm-hmm. Role model.
quiet,
Oh.
and a
Oh.
possession receiver.
You said what? What's the last one?
Possession
Didn't
receiver.
hit. Didn't hit.
All right.
Okay.
So this the thing. What I heard from this group was a legend. That's definitely one of the. It can constitute any of those. So that's
Yep.
5, and that was Marcus on that one. Professional, which is constitutes all of that.
That's
So
correct.
that's good.
Yep.
Hall of Famer, which kind of constitutes
Yep.
all of those too.
Yeah.
Yep.
MVP
Same thing.
constitutes the
Yeah.
same.
Same.
Yep.
And then number 81, I'm gonna give it to Miss Benet because she's a newbie to the team, and
Yes.
and it constitutes who he is, which is all of those other
Right. 81.
attributes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So for me,
we can make the correlation.
81 who
everybody
he
got
is.
25.
We're all winners.
today.
We're all winners.
All right,
You
so this
happy,
what we're
Miss
gonna do
Sheila?
real
You
quick.
happy,
This
Miss
what we're gonna do
Sheila?
real quick. I got 2 minutes. So
All right.
I'm gonna give you a tiebreaker.
Uh-oh.
But I need one person from each team to who wants to step up for their team to answer this.
Miss Sheila, no, Miss Benet wants to say 5.
Gerard.
She needs to say
Ellison,
5.
you want
I'm
it?
Miss Renee.
Big
Okay,
Bud's
so
trying to do it.
Ellison,
got it.
Ellison, what team were you on, Ellison?
You are number 1. I'm gonna let
Okay,
Ellison
so
have it.
Ellison for 1. Who wants to answer for team 2?
Shawno, you want it or you want Lady J?
If she wants it, I'm good. Either way, I'm good.
No, Shawno, you go.
Shawno, then that's
Okay,
you.
so Shawno, so Ellison, Shawno, who for team 3?
Greg.
Greg. All right, so Shawno, Ellison, and Greg. This is the tiebreaker. This is what would have been my 4th thing. But since we didn't have a 4th team, the person is Dexter Manley.
Oh, I just heard about him.
That's my boy.
Someone was just talking about him.
For team 3, Menace.
That's a good one.
Okay, so that was team 3. All right, team
Thanks,
2.
Greg.
Team 2. Oh, that's Ellison.
Team,
Ellison.
team 2
You
is
count
Ellison team 1.
So Shawno's team 2.
Yeah.
Shawno looking at that computer. Come on.
No, I
man.
wasn't. I was not. What was the answer from Greg?
I mean, he said Menace.
Menace.
Okay. High motor.
High motor. All right. And then Ellison team 1.
Come on, E.
What you say?
Havoc.
Yes.
Havoc.
Nice one, E. Nice one.
Yes.
You had
right,
to plan
so
for him.
my answer
Where's he at?
My 4 for Dexter was nasty / mean. So that definitely is
all
a
of them.
menace. Okay.
Yeah.
My second one was athletic. My third one was he was a character.
Yeah.
And my 4th one was it was a cowboy herder. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All
So
those
with
words,
that
yeah.
said,
That's it.
number 3, team 3 was
Greg.
Greg. And what Greg said,
Menace.
He got that. He
Number
got
1.
number 2 was high motor from
Mhm.
Shawno, right?
Yep.
that.
That's athletic, right? Maybe.
Yeah, lean
Yeah, it
into it.
is.
Lean into it.
For
Lean
sure.
into it.
4
Yes,
points.
it
That's
is.
not 5. That's 4 points. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then number team 1 said Havoc.
Havoc.
That
Bring
part.
Havoc, baby. That's
That
it.
part.
You know
That
what that
part.
is.
4.5.
Late
That's
quit playing.
nasty. That's
Like,
nasty. You said
That's
nasty.
4 points. That's 4 points. That's 4
That's
points.
nasty,
That's
man.
4
You said
points.
nasty.
Because I didn't have that on the thing, so I got to stick with the stuff that goes.
Yeah.
You
It's
ain't
all
have
good.
a few of them.
So that menace was.
I wasn't picked to give an answer. So
Good job,
I mean,
Greg.
Look, you got to go down with the ship on this one, Miss Sheila.
Yeah.
Go
Havoc
with
and Menace
Menace.
is the
Back
same.
on the winning side.
All right,
go
Team
with
3.
Havoc.
I'm gonna blame this one on the. I'm gonna blame this one on the
So what
crock
was
pot.
that? Team one. Team one. Listen, this was a three-way tie today, so we had to go to overtime. So
Right.
that was
That's why I said I blame it on the crock pot.
he blamed it on the crock pot.
Because Havoc don't fit in it.
You know what?
It's all
How
good.
does Havoc doesn't fit in it?
Hey, you know what? They were all good answers. We'll be here all night.
I
Does
know.
Havoc fit into nasty and mean?
Yeah.
Havoc.
Y'all think Havoc fits to nasty and mean?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
See, he was happy.
No.
He was.
No.
It was
Okay, but
Havoc
hold
and
on.
Menace is the same thing.
Does Havoc fit into nasty and mean just the same as Menace?
That's the
No.
same.
Not the same.
No,
No.
it does.
It's the
No,
same
not the
thing.
same.
It does.
Not
It
the
does.
same.
Breaking
So
Havoc
team
on
one, y'all got
somebody.
that belt till next week. All right.
That means
So
you bringing the
you
punishment.
close.
Three.
Hey Rev,
Team three.
Rev, you was close this week, man. You was close.
We get it back next week, fam. We
That's
get it
team
back.
Lake. Let's
It's
get that
all
straight.
love next week.
All right. So yeah. So we're gonna start having a little. I'm gonna start putting little badges in your corner if you got a belt.
That's right. That's right.
You can learn that. So listen, fam.
That'll work.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all know that. Have a great weekend.
Everyone have a
And
good weekend.
next week,
guys.
it's training camp, so we'll be getting
Yeah.
you those reports.
We
and
back,
everything.
baby.
yeah.
We back.
Alright.
We
Yeah,
back.
man.
We here now. It's
So Lake, we
game
still
time.
Send our vibes, Lake. Send our vibes that way.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all. Love you.
Hey,
Everybody have a great
love you too.
weekend.
Love
all
you
right.
too, bro.
Be well.
Okay.
Love you guys.
All right. Take
All
care
right,
now.